Yeah, guys, we continue with the risk management, and today we're gonna talk about how to survive a losing trade, what to do, what is your next steps. I'm gonna give you some advices, and let's hope it's gonna help you in the future when you have a losing trade, when you have a losing day. Shit happens, and let's go back to the charts, and we're gonna analyze something. Yeah, so the chart, yeah, we are going downtrend, and for example, we saw here a supply zone, something like here. Saw the candles, yeah, like that, and we entering the trade, yeah, short, and we applying that it's gonna hold because there was a supply zone. Maybe it's going back, yeah. For example, take profit. Okay, it's a little bit too huge, something like that. 1 to 2 risk reward, amazing, yeah. Basically after 30 minutes your trade goes to the straight stop loss. It's not good, and you just lost your 1%. If you have a good risk management, you lost just 1%. Yeah, so the next steps you have to do, you have to take, is just close the fucking computer and go out. Do not try to trade. It's not worth it. I know that you're gonna feel that you needed to do that. And for example, oh, you see the huge candle right here, and then we have a rejection candle right here. Maybe you're gonna enter, there's gonna be much better trade, something like that. We're putting our stop loss above the VIX. We're taking our take profit back here. We have 1 to 4.5 risk reward. And what happens next? The trade goes straight to the stop loss. Shit happens, and now instead of losing just 1% in your trade, you lost 2% if you have a good risk management. If you do not have good risk management, you lost much more, and you just try to get back the money. This is not how this game works. You found the setup, you entered the trade, it's good or it's not good. If you have lower than 1 to 3 risk reward, you entering the trade, you're putting a stop loss, you're putting a take profit, and you're leaving the trade. You don't check every candle, you don't care, you just have take profit and you have stop loss. So yeah, my first advice for you is to stay fucking away from the computer and do not trade. Yeah, you got the loss, you got the loss. Take it, tomorrow it's a new day, tomorrow it's a new setups, and tomorrow you're gonna find something more. Another problem what can be is you start doubting yourself. For example, you took those 2 trades, you lost, you double on the second one, yeah, so you lost overall 3%. Yeah, sometimes it's happened, you thought it's a good idea and something like that, but you lost 3%. What you're gonna do, there is a big possibility you're gonna try to revenge trading. What is that? For example, oh, I'm gonna try to put shit like that, this is a fair value gap, the market goes down, checks it, and I'm entering long position, yeah, putting our stop loss somewhere here, for example, and putting our take profit above, because oh, now it's going up, and you're risking more, and shit continue to happen, and you're losing the third trade, and now you don't know what to do. And you know when the shit started getting shittier, I'm telling you from the practice, I'm telling you from the examples, you have the trade, yeah, you have your stop loss, yeah, it's gonna be below fair value gap, something like that, you know, and you see that the price is going down, and what I suggest for you not to do, never not to do, you have your analysis, you have your stop loss, never fucking move your stop loss, because look at this, now your trade is basically 1 to 1, you're risking more than you could lose, so it's gonna be not 1%, it's gonna be maybe more, maybe 2%. You're starting to do shit, you're not following the plan. You see, that's why I'm going with, if you had the strategy and you had the losing trade, one losing trade, that's it. You're waiting for tomorrow, you're waiting for the setup, and you then entering the trade, the fresh head. Now you have 2 losings, and you're entering the third trade. Oh, it's not gonna be uptrend, now we're entering the trade, and look at this shit going down, the Bitcoin going down, plus it's a weekend, so maybe it's a bad example, but you got the idea. And the market is going bam, all the way down to our stop loss. So you're losing double what you, maybe you put even more, so triple or quadruple, and by the end of the day, not by the end of the day, basically after several trades, you lost what, 10% of your balance, maybe 20% of the balance, That's why you're taking out after the first loss. Oh, not today. That's it, you lost the trade. Because if the market going down and you still wanna make, oh God, please get at least break even and I'm gonna take it out. No, that shit is not getting there you, and most likely you're gonna get for the full stop loss or even get liquidated, because sometimes there is a huge movement in if something is happening with the news or something is happening with the geopolitics. So you have the strategy, you have one strategy and you're following it. So my biggest suggestion for you is just when you made a trade, you made a one trade, that's enough for the day. Lost is a loss. If you're trying to revenge trading, if you're trying to catch more trades or trying to get it back, it's not gonna work, and most of the times you're gonna fucking lose it. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next episode.